The Pixel 9a is making waves even before its official launch, and now we have our best look yet at the upcoming mid-range phone. A newly surfaced 44-second video showcases the Pixel 9a in Porcelain, giving us a clear view of both the front and back of the device. The video highlights the display, the rear camera bar, and even the camera app in action. If you've been curious about how this phone will look and feel, this footage gives a solid preview. This isn't the first time we're seeing the Pixel 9a earlier. Well-known leaker Even Blast shared images of the phone in a new purple shade that Google is calling Iris. In addition to Iris, the Pixel 9a will be available in 3 other colors: Obsidian, Porcelain, and Peony. Obsidian is a dark color similar to black. Porcelain is a warm white, and Peony is similar to the pink shade seen on the Pixel 9 series. Google is expected to officially announce the Pixel 9a on March 19, with pre-orders beginning the same day. The phone could be released on March 26, giving buyers just a short wait before they get their hands on it. If you're considering a pre-order, there's even more reason to be excited, at least for some markets. A recent rumor suggests that customers in Europe who pre-order the Pixel 9a will receive a free Google TV streamer valued at around $99. However, it's still unclear if a similar pre-order bonus will be available in the US or other regions. As for pricing, the Pixel 9a is expected to start at $499 in the US for the 128GB model, while the 256GB version may cost around $599. These price points place it in direct competition with other popular mid-range devices, making it one of the more affordable Pixel options available. Looking at the hardware, the Pixel 9a will feature a 6.3-inch OLED display with a resolution of 1080 2424 pixels and a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. The device will be powered by Google's 4nm Tensor G4 processor, paired with 8GB of RAM. These specs suggest that the phone should handle everyday tasks and multitasking with ease. The camera setup continues to be a strong point for the Pixel series. The Pixel 9a's rear camera bar will house a 48-megapixel main sensor alongside a 13-megapixel ultra-wide camera. For selfies and video calls, a 13-megapixel front-facing punch-hole camera will be available. Google's AI-powered camera software should help deliver excellent photo quality, even in challenging lighting conditions. Battery life is another highlight of the Pixel 9a, as it is expected to come with a generous 5,100 mAh battery. This should provide all-day battery life with ease, and the phone will support fast charging. Additionally, the Pixel 9a is rumored to have an IP68 rating, meaning it will be resistant to dust and water, offering an extra layer of durability. Size-wise, the Pixel 9a is expected to measure 154.7 x 73.3 x 8.9 millimeters, making it slightly thicker than some flagship models like the iPhone 16 to 7.8 millimeters and the Samsung Galaxy S25 7.2 millimeters. While it won't be the thinnest phone on the market, the added thickness could contribute to better battery life and improved durability. The iPhone 16e, Apple's most affordable new iPhone after replacing the SE series, has been out for a few weeks now. But as more people get their hands on it, an annoying issue has started to surface, and it's leaving many users frustrated. A growing number of iPhone 16e owners are reporting Bluetooth audio problems, and the complaints are piling up on Apple's support community and Reddit. The issue? Audio randomly cuts out when playing through Bluetooth devices, making it difficult to enjoy music or podcasts. The weirdest part is that users say this doesn't happen with other iPhones using the same headphones or speakers, so it seems to be specific to the iPhone 16e. Some users have noticed that the problem appears when the phone is connected to multiple Bluetooth devices at the same time. This makes it especially frustrating for those who rely on smart accessories throughout the day, like wearing a smartwatch or smart ring while listening to music. One user shared that their Bluetooth headphones worked fine until they paired a Fitbit watch. As soon as both devices were connected, the audio started to stutter. Another user had the same issue when using an Oura ring alongside their Bluetooth earbuds, but the problem disappeared as soon as they disconnected the ring. For some, the problem has been so frustrating that they returned their iPhone 16e only to receive a replacement that had the exact same issue. This strongly suggests that the issue is not related to defective hardware, but rather a software bug in iOS. If that's the case, a fix could come in a future update, but so far, Apple hasn't publicly acknowledged the issue or provided any timeline for a resolution. The latest iOS update, which rolled out earlier this week, didn't fix the problem, so affected users might have to wait until iOS 18.4, which is expected to launch in April. However, there is some good news. The Those who are part of the iOS beta program and have already installed iOS 18.4 report that the update does seem to fix the bug. That means a solution is on the way, though it might take a few more weeks before it reaches all users. This isn't the first time a new iPhone has experienced unexpected software glitches. It's common for issues to pop up once devices get into the hands of millions of users. That's when real-world testing happens. The real question is how quickly Apple will step up and address it. Other tech companies have faced similar issues and had to rush out fixes. Just look at Google, which recently had to push an urgent update after users flooded forums with complaints about a frustrating Messages app bug. For now, if you're dealing with this Bluetooth issue, you might have to wait until the next iOS update for a permanent fix. In the meantime, if you rely on Bluetooth audio, try disconnecting other Bluetooth devices from listening to music. It may help reduce or eliminate the stuttering. Also, make sure to report the issue to Apple. The more users bring it to their attention, the more pressure there will be to fix it as soon as possible. Have you experienced this issue on your iPhone 16e? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this update helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tech news. The iPhone 17 Air is shaping up to be Apple's boldest attempt at an ultra-thin smartphone, and new leaks are giving us a clearer picture of just how thin and thick it might be. Renowned leaker Ice has revealed that while the main body of the iPhone 17 Air is expected to be incredibly slim, its camera bump is another story. Earlier reports suggested that the iPhone 17 Air could be just 5.5 millimeters at its thinnest point, making it the slimmest iPhone ever. Some rumors even claim it could be 5.44 millimeters, which would put it well ahead of the Galaxy S25 Edge, Samsung's rumored slim flagship, which is expected to be 6.4 millimeters thick. However, while Apple seems to be pushing for a record-breaking slim profile, a new design element could make the device feel chunkier in certain areas. Ashuniverse now reports that the iPhone 17 Air will feature a camera bar, similar to the one seen on Google's Pixel phones. According to the leak, this camera bar could be 4.0 millimeters thick, which means that at its thickest point, the iPhone 17 Air could measure around 9.5 millimeters. This is nearly double the thickness of the phone's main body, creating a noticeable contrast between the two sections. Despite this, the iPhone 17 Air is still expected to be one of the sleekest devices on the market. The camera bar, if the leaks are accurate, will likely be a relatively narrow strip on the back of the device, rather than a bulky full-width protrusion. Apple will probably emphasize its ultra-thin body in its marketing, making sure users focus on the impressive slimness of most of the device rather than the thicker camera section. One major concern with making a phone this thin is battery life. A slimmer phone typically means less room for a large battery, which could result in shorter usage time. However, Apple may be addressing this issue with high-density battery cell technology, which could allow the iPhone 17 Air to maintain decent battery life despite its compact size. This innovation would be critical, especially if the iPhone 17 Air is meant to replace the Plus model in Apple's lineup. The iPhone 17 series is expected to include the base iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, along with the iPhone 17 Air. While the Pro models might bring their own design changes, the Air is set to be the standout model due to its extreme thinness. It's clear that Apple is targeting users who prioritize a lightweight, stylish design over everything else. Meanwhile, the iPhone 17 Air is likely to face tough competition from the Galaxy S25 Edge. Samsung's upcoming slim flagship is expected to be slightly thicker than the iPhone, but could avoid making drastic design changes. The S25 Edge is rumored to weigh around 162 grams and be priced similarly to the Galaxy S25 Plus. Unlike Apple, Samsung seems to be sticking with its traditional design language, avoiding controversial design choices like a large camera bar. The battle between the iPhone 17 Air and the Galaxy S25 Edge will be an interesting one. Both brands are aiming to create the best slim flagship.